Hey guys, it's me, Rose Mix, and today's video I wanted to share to you that my report of marriage got approved. Yay! So, I do have a separate video. What are the requirements? How I file the requirements, my application, and the full process for report of marriage. So, check that out. If you wanted to apply for report of marriage, all the information that you wanted to know regarding report of marriage is on that video. Okay, so I will tell you a brief details. Okay, so I sent my report of marriage application May 19, and then I received a text messages from Philippine Embassy May 21st, and they said that they already received my application. Okay, and it is really a good thing that the Philippine Embassy will send you a text messages informing you that they already received your application. So that's really good. And then after that, I received a messages May 24th saying that there is an issue regarding my application. So I checked my email and I see the email that they sent me regarding the issue for my application, and it stated there that they want to confirm what is the maiden name of my mother-in-law, because when I write on the form, I write her name that we used to call her. I did not check my husband's birth certificate because on the birth certificate of my husband, it's indicated there a different name, and then she's using a different name now. So that is my fault. So they wanted to confirm what is my mother's-in-law maiden name. So I told them that at first I apologize because the one that I write on the form is the name that we usually call her, okay? Because she is not using her name, her maiden name, or her um name when she is single, so something like that. So I told them that um her last name on her maiden name is also a Campbell, and it is coincidence that her maiden name and her husband last name is also Campbell, so it's the same. So after I sent the email, the reply, I receive a text messages again, May 26. So that is after 2 days that I received the email about the issue, and then I send them a reply right away. And then it says on the text messages that my application is being processed. You know, it's really good. I love you, Philippine Embassy, because they are keeping you posted what's happening to your application, you know? So, yeah. So, May 26, I received a text messages that my application is being processed. And now, June 5th, I received the return address envelope from the Philippine Embassy. So, by the way, my jurisdiction is Washington, D.C. So, please double check what is your Philippine Embassy jurisdiction so you will send your application to the correct jurisdiction, okay? So now I received the return address envelope, and let's find out what is inside of this return address envelope, what documents they send it back to me, okay? So they return our marriage certificate, the original marriage certificate, my original Philippine birth certificate, and Marcus' original birth certificate. Okay, so they return this to me. And also, they sent this staple document, and it says here, I will show it to you. So this one, there's a paper, and then there is a receipt. Okay, so I will read this. So it's indicated here, this serves as your original report of marriage. After approximate 6 months, you may obtain an authenticated copy of this report at the Philippine Statistics Authority, Republic of the Philippines, through this website. http://www.psaservice.com.ph. So Embassy of the Philippines Consular Section, 1617 Massachusetts Avenue, Northwest Washington, D.C. 20036. Email address, civil registration at phembassy-us.org. Then the website is www.philippineembassy-usa.org. Like what I've said earlier, you need to make sure what is your Philippine Embassy jurisdiction, okay? So it attached here the receipt that I sent them, the payment. So I paid $25, so they send me the receipt for that. And then also they send back the copy of report marriage, and it has a stamp. So this one, it has a stamp, a signature, and then the date. Okay. And then they return the copy of affidavit for delayed registration of marriage. They return a copy of our marriage certificate. They return a copy of Marcus' passport. They return a copy of my Philippine passport. And then they return a copy of my 2 years green card. This is expired. And then they return a copy of my stamp, because since my green card is already expired and my 10 years green card is still in process, so I applied for the info pass, and I send a copy to them. Okay, so they return a copy of that, and then they return a copy of my Philippine birth certificate, and then a copy of Marcus' birth certificate. So those documents are all attached on this. And yeah, those are the documents that they return it to me. Okay, and also they change it. I don't know how did they change this. Or maybe, yeah, because on my form, like what I said, they send me an text messages and emails saying that there is an issue on my form. And it says here, details of ascendants on the husband's side, mother's maiden name. They write the correct name of my mother-in-law. The maiden name of my mother-in-law. That's neat. Wow. So maybe they just erase it and then they just write the correct maiden name of my mother-in-law. Oh, that's really neat. At least they did not return all my forms and then just to correct it. Oh, wow. Okay, so yep. So those are the documents that they return it to me when they approve my report of marriage. So I need to wait 6 months to request for the authenticated marriage certificate from PSO in the Philippines. And yep, if you have any questions, clarifications, just feel free to comment on my video. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.